stream. Comes Boyd. Hey Boyd, we got a new player here. Hey, it's Corey Dillon, folks.
What's going on?
Look at this guy. There he is.
Hi, Corey Dillon.
Hey, Mr. Dillon, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, I'm going to put you in. I'm going to introduce you to our crop here. Everybody is a legendary Corey Dillon, the man who at Washington destroyed my Cal Golden Bears way too many times.
Corey, it's an honor to finally meet you for the first time.
Hey, I'm human. I'm just a guy, man. I'm just a person.
You're a guy I always hear about.
Oh, well. I hope good news.
I mean, I'm a Jets fan, so not all good. Let me start there.
All good. Hey, Mr. Dillon, we have we have one more here. Hold on a second. Let me add our other person to the stream here. That's Brian. Hey, Brian. We've got Anthony Carrillo upper on the right, and Bill Carroll next to him are a combined 64 years of NFL draft experience. So,
is that Corey Dillon right there in the middle of my screen? Is that Corey Dillon?
If you don't knock it off, stop.
What's up?
Stop.
Love it.
Hey, what's wrong with him, man?
Hey, go ahead. You guys do your thing. Sorry about that. Go ahead. I'm just so excited to see Corey Dillon out there like that. So go ahead, do your thing.
yeah. Hey, folks, follow Mr. Dillon, by the way, on Instagram, Corey Dillon 28. Mr. Dillon, we got to get you in the NFL Hall of Fame. That's the next stop right there. So tell us.
Hopefully.
Yeah. What's the? Is there a campaign that we can, put our efforts into, or should we start one on your behalf, or, what should we do? What should we do?
On my behalf, and say stop playing and let me in.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple as that. Because far as my, I done met every criteria to be in. So for them to keep dancing around, I've had the credentials there. It's kind of weird to me, but it's something I don't worry about. You know what? I already said I wanted to do an So anything after that championship to me is kind of like I didn't mistake. You know what I mean? It's something I think I earned it by my skill, but I can't sit here and worry about why people are not voting me.
Yeah, a lot of agendas and whatnot. I know that from experience. But I can tell you this, Corey. The people at Bengals Gym, so Jim Foster, Tom Justin, all the rest of the guys there, if you guys are watching, we successfully got Ken Ride in the Hall of Fame. And Corey, I hope you come to Canton for that because I'm also going to be there. They're trying. Once Willie Anderson gets in, all their attention will go to you next. That's what I've been hearing.
Well, hey, I should be at the rally anyway, but that's another story. I'm gonna let my boy Big Will get in first to kind of break the door down for me.
It makes sense.
But listen, Ken Riley is way overdue. That's way overdue.
Oh yeah, I'm so happy he finally got in.
Yeah, and I don't push stats that well, but if I recall correctly, I think he was like fifth in interceptions.
He was fourth all time, 65. He never played corner ever.
There you go. I mean, ever, and it's like it's crazy to me. Like people overlook that for years. So obvious something like where I don't know of. You know what I mean? I don't know how they're really doing the process. There's somebody looking at these stats and being like, you know what, this guy's hard, so let's push it through. Obviously, that's not the case.
Yeah. Hey, Corey, go ahead.
I was going to say just one last thing. I mean, the Bengals, for a variety of reasons, have been wildly overlooked when it comes to the Hall of Fame. We're talking, obviously, to you and about you, and once again, a real pleasure because you were one of those backs that could do everything at a high level. You could function in the passing game. You were very good in blitz pickup. You had power. You had speed. There's still some speculation about exactly how fast you were. I've seen everything from about 4.53 to about 4.48 posted as what you would have run when you were at your pro day or combine.
Right.
Do you ever remember what you actually ran?
I actually ran a 4.45, to be honest with you.
And you were what, 217, 218 in those days?
I was at 222.
That'll get it done. So but look at the team as a whole. For a long time, you had one player in the Hall of Fame for decades.
Yes.
And now they'll double it to two.
I'm gonna go show them one.
I mean, Ken Anderson, I think, has a strong case. You have a strong case. We've talked about Willie. Bill Berge is a player that I think is wildly underrated that people don't talk about enough. Who,
More
split
Parrish as well. Isaac Curtis.
All right. Let me backtrack. I might have got out of character a little bit, but yeah, Ken definitely should be in. Definitely, he's next up. He's next on the list in my eyes. You know what I mean? And that's overdue too.
Yes.
Now after Ken Anderson, whether it's Willie Anderson or me, I don't care. But
Gotcha.
Ken should be in there ASAP. That he was an amazing quarterback, man. And I don't know what the deal is with that either. Either him and Ken Riley to me should be automatic. How I look at it.
I could not agree more.
Mm-hmm. I'm so happy. I'm going there again for one person in particular, and that's Mr. Ken Riley himself. I got to know his son, Ken Riley, the second. Amazing dude. He's fought like absolute crazy for his father, and I just can't wait. It's going to be an amazing moment. And
Hey, good things, man. Good things, hard work,
Yeah, it's a
man.
good man. Yeah.
His dad is what he's supposed to, man, and that's great news.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. Dillon, I'm curious. How is the NFL's treatment of its retired players now? I remember talking to Mike Ditka about it when he started the Gridiron Greats, and
No, don't want that.
Okay.
No, you really want to know? You really?
Well, I thought it was a better story now. I thought things were much better because DeMaurice Smith mentioned to me that things had improved a lot. So
listen, I'm gonna hold that one for another day.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the fifth on this question here.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold that one for something else.
That's an answer. Let's say there you go.
I got to know Bobby Boyd a little bit, and I mean, like I said, define better and define much. Those mean different things to different people, I guess.
I would say this, man. Of course, with anything in time, things gradually get better. That's just natural. Is it the best it could be? No, not at all. So,
Hey, folks, I think what's happening is that we're getting close to NFL draft time, and what happens at this point is internet use skyrockets and transmissions slow down. This is typical. And so,
okay.
But what I'd like to do, Mr. Dillon, is have you back again.
Oh, man.
Yeah, absolutely. No, there's never a one and done with me.
Yeah.
maybe 7 and done, but not one.
We got to do it again. That's what I do.
I got Jets questions as a hurt Jets fan watching you play for the Patriots. I got some questions for you, Corey.
Oh, I know you got a lot of them.
I got a lot of them.
Oh, man. We shall. We'll do it again, man. No problem.
Yes, sir.
Oh, definitely. Hey, Mr. Dillon, I got one question for you, though. I mean, you obviously have a way that you look for your opportunities when you ran, that you transfer from one team to the next, that became your trademark. But what was that? Because that transcends the offensive coordinator or the running back coach or anything else. What was that?
I don't see it as nothing but just a will to go win somewhere, man. It was nothing out of that realm, but trying to find a spot where I can, maximize my full talent, man, and be happy and actually accumulate wins while working hard. You know what I mean? So transition from Cincinnati to New England was kind of like easy. It was just like I'm going for a situation where I'm working extremely hard and exhausting myself, where I can go to another situation and work just as hard and actually be in playoff games and be in Super Bowls and championships games. So to me, that was kind of a no-brainer, and I was just like, you know what, hey, that's the easy move. It's an easy transition. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Also, folks, this segment's going to be broken out separately, so you can focus on Mr. Dillon and our conversation. I'm going to do this again. We've got now 14 minutes, so I've got to make my way to the press room, which means I'm going to fire up. You want to stick around, Corey? I'm going to fire up the remote here and go to the press room because I got bags over there with, among other drugs I need to stay alive while I do this. So anyway, folks, I'm just going to switch cameras. Mr. Dillon, you're welcome to stick around. Boyd, stick around.
Hey, man, you guys do your thing.
KUDO snaps.
Hey, KUDO,
yes, sir.
Man, KUDO, do your thing.
KUDO, let's enjoy
the draft like I'm about to.
You got it, definitely, Mr. Dillon. And hey, I salute you, by the way. We all salute you.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, God bless you, man. God bless you. God bless you.
Well, thank you much.
Okay. All right. Okay. Folks, I'm going over. I'm firing up